Welcome, one and all, young, old, in between, mold, to Escape from the Dreamlands, episode 16. I'm Jordan, she, hurt.
I'm Ben, he, him.
I'm Chris, she hurts it's not Halloween.
And I'm Selena, Baja Blast.
Ooh, Baja/Blast? Let's go. New pronouns drop.
Okay, but so now that we've, for the first time ever, broken format and just riffed at the beginning.
are being put aside.
Okay.
Now this is a serious podcast now.
Oh, yeah, because that's the last time that this is going to happen. But without further ado, Selena, would you let us know what exactly we did last time, please?
King's Log, Day 9, Episode 16. Last time, we successfully proved ourselves in the weapon graveyard, receiving 3 gifts, manifesting in different feats. Ursa received the gift of power, Lorelei the gift of tranquility, and Dee the gift of retribution. We bid farewell to Ola and her magical study as she conjured an elevator to take us to the ominous ossuary. As soon as it took off, we were accosted by the Abyss Fiends. Now our lives literally hang in the balance as we begin this teetering combat. Ben, why?
Why? Because you wanted to go here. I have put you guys on the platforms, but I just put you guys on the platforms. A reminder that you were told by Ola to split up, and on one of these 2 platforms rising up, we have Ursa, Dee, and Kaylin, and on the other platform we have Renee and Lorelei. So if you would like to be standing in a different place than when you are, feel free to move yourself. The platforms are about 10 feet apart at the corners. So if you have a strength score of 10 or higher, you can jump between the platforms. If you do not have a strength score of 10 or higher and you want to get between the platforms, you would need to use some other means to do so.
I will be staying put.
What are the consequences of leaving a platform?
Should you leave a platform, you would fall off the platform down this very tall elevator shaft. And probably...
I meant jumping, the person who's left on the platform, does it teeter?
You don't know? You're not really sure. You've made an assumption that it's counterweight is why, but then as that thought crosses your mind, you're we are on what are they?
Yeah, there's
55
chains.
55 by 25 by 10 foot stone platforms. Our weight is likely negligible in this situation. So there's some other reason why Ola suggested that you split up the group.
Those chains look pretty big, yeah. I think they can hold us.
And so as these platforms rise up, some demons from cracks in the walls and holes in the sides of this elevator shaft have jumped down onto your platforms to attack. So we need to roll initiative. All right, so Renee will start things off by running over to this Gustus, this mouthy boy, and try and slap him up good, which she does. Does she have... I always forget. Did you guys enchant her?
Yes, with cold.
Yeah.
Cold, thank you. I'll forget that every time. I promise. So it takes 8 damage from Renee. And then it is Dee's turn over on the other platform.
We got the nose. That's the worst one.
Eldritch Blast the nose. Or rather, sorry, Hex the nose. I don't know why it rolled that.
Just because it always does.
That's right. Hexing the nose, giving it disadvantage on strength checks, just in case Ursa decides to try and punt it off the thing. Now I'm going to blast it.
Cool.
Blast the first. 19 to hit.
That will do.
11 points of force damage.
All right. Yep, it will take that 11 force damage.
I believe it was a 28 to hit.
Yeah, it was 19 on the die.
Oh, 19 on the die. Sorry.
You gotta brag for those 28s.
Yeah, 22 to hit.
22 will also hit.
Another 11 points of damage. Oh, wait, I'm forgetting about Hex.
Yep, so 2d6 on top of that.
Yes. Die. 5 plus 6. So 3 11s.
Nice.
3
So
11s
just
of
33
damage.
big old damage. Lorelai.
Yeah. I know I have this this dude near me and Renee.
Yeah.
But since my bow has just become so spicy, and I know that there's an eyeball out over yonder, and it will make our lives a little bit easier if it's gone, I'm gonna try and shoot that eyeball with a dirty 20 to hit, please.
You would have disadvantage if you're trying to shoot it with an enemy right next to you. You can step
But-
away. I would let you keep the roll. It would just get to attack you.
No, I rolled again, and
All
because
right.
the dirty 20 is the disadvantage roll.
All right,
So
awesome. So the dirty 20 will hit.
yeah. All right, I.
Lorelai's trying out new noises.
Lorelai is actually a Korok the entire time.
Episode 16 is where we all come up with our own catchphrases.
I am a little bit of a fey critter, it would seem, in some aspects anyway. But that's a 7 base damage with the bow. My dreadful strikes for the first one this time, an additional 4 for 11, and then 1d6 for the acid damage for 5. A lovely total
Nice.
of 16 damage for the bow.
Killing it.
And guess what? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good after that shot. I want to try and shoot it again.
All right.
And so
it
with
again.
disadvantage still, the first one's a 25. Ooh, and then the 13?
13. You feel like you got one of its eyelashes.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. It was a good run. It was a good run.
All right. This little guy over here with Renee and Lorelai is going to move to the side past Renee to here and to there, provoking an attack of opportunity from Renee,
Ooh.
which she will take, but it doesn't seem to care about you guys.
Do I also get an opportunity attack?
Nah,
here?
you've got your bow out.
Oh, okay.
So Renee misses it, and it is going to try to bite that crystal in the middle of the elevator.
Okay.
And it will hit that crystal and deal 19 plus 1, so 10 damage to that crystal.
19?
It's 9 plus 1, which is a 1 and a 9, which is 19, which is 10 damage. It's all there. It's all there. It's all there, guys.
Is this that Common Core nonsense?
Are the chains like made of metal or are they like magic light chains?
They're made of metal.
Okay.
All right. That is its turn. Ursa, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't like that. Well, I'm gonna come over here to this nose, and I'm gonna attack it with the sword. 22?
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And I'm gonna smite.
Okay.
So pre-smite is 14, and then I believe it's 4d. No, it's only on a crit, so it's
At what level are you smiting?
I think I'll go for a second level.
Okay, so I think that's 3d8 normally, plus another because it's a fiend.
Yeah, okay, so 4d8.
Yep.
So that's 25 plus
Oh,
14,
no.
coming to 39 damage. A lot of that radiant.
Yep. And the nose
The nose goes.
just turns into a pool of flesh. The nose goes. You have more attacks, but nothing to hit?
Do you have throwing weapons?
No. I am all melee, baby.
Tragic.
And to jump across would be an
It would be
action.
movement. No, it wouldn't be action, but
No?
it would be.
I
If
only
you can
moved
jump
10
across,
feet,
it's just part of your movement.
So I would.
Well, so to be clear,
only
the jump
here.
across, like you need to basically move all the way to that corner and to there. So you're like
To the
55.
opposite corner I am at. Got it.
Yes, yes.
Because let's waste these attacks.
Yep.
Ugh.
All right. The eyeball wiggles its tentacles and commands the mouth to bite at the crystal. And it hits the crystal, but with a 9 to hit, doesn't sink its teeth in enough to actually do any damage.
I'm very interested in this whole crystal thing you have going on.
And at the end of round 1,
Uh-oh.
as the elevator is rising up past more of these pockets, a new mouth appears over here on this platform, and a new nose appears over here on this platform. Renee will be the first up. She is just going to move to here. Actually, she'll move to here so she can use her reaction to impose disadvantage on the bite against the crystal, I guess. And we'll try to hit it, and she exactly hits it with a 12 to hit for a big 14 damage from Renee. And then it is Dee's turn.
Don't like that, don't like that. I'm gonna move over to this side of the crystal, away from the mouth. And then I'm going to bonus action, reapply the hex onto the eyeball.
Alright.
And I'm gonna shoot the eyeball. I'm like,
Shooting the eyeball. Cool.
yes.
Alright.
Please die. Nat 1.
Okay, that'll miss. First one just goes wide, but
23.
the second one connects.
1 on the damage for 6 points of force damage, and then hex for 2 points of necrotic.
8 total.
Grand total of 8.
Alright. Lorelei.
You bet. Well, I'm gonna be trying to shoot that dang eyeball again. Here we go. No disadvantages this time, right?
Nope.
All right. Well, 26 will hit.
That'll do. That'll hit.
And pew, 6 base damage. Then moving on up to 10 and beautiful. Another 2, 12.
Splendid.
Eyeball still there.
Yep, eyeball's still there.
And we go
It is
again.
bloodied now, but it's still there.
He's bloodied. I'm feeling a little lucky.
Okay.
So the eyeball floats? It doesn't have to.
Yeah, the eyeball, it just kind of like, it's floating in air and just sort of keeping up with the elevators.
Got it.
All right. Feeling lucky. I get a 21 this time.
Mm-hmm. That'll do. That'll hit.
An additional, let's see, 11,
11,
12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. It's still up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
This mouth here is going to bite at that crystal. Renee's going to like bash it with her shield to try and impose disadvantage on it. But a 16 will still hit, as it does 10 more damage to that crystal. And you guys should be able to see the health bars on the crystals to get an idea for how they're feeling.
The platform that Dee and Ursa are on is at full health, and the platform that Lorelei and Renee are on is about 60%.
Ursa.
I am now going to come to this guy, and I'm going to hit him with the sword.
Cool.
13, I believe, hits.
You.
And I'm on a first level smite.
Okay, so that's another 3d8.
14, so that's 35 for the first hit.
That is 35 for the first. It's bloodied.
Good
And I'm
job.
going to do it again.
Do it again.
And I will
That
do it
will hit.
again. And I will do another first level smite. If you don't mind.
Please, by all means. Smite away, King.
So that brings us to 33.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that radiant.
Yeah.
How does the meatball look?
It looks like a real bad meatball.
It's still alive?
It's alive. It took 73 damage, which is not quite enough to kill it. Paladins, everybody.
Okay, fine. I'll leave it at 670 whatever damage.
Just 73?
It just I
Wow.
could have done another hit. I could have Starlight stepped, got to the nose and done another hit. Ah.
The eye bloodied. I think this is maybe the first time an eye has gotten to take a turn while bloodied where it could do its special thing.
No.
Oh no.
You see,
No.
it has all these eyes looking around the entire
Becomes
battlefield.
Bloodshot, right?
Yeah.
That's the phrase
And it wiggles its tentacles, and the mouth near Ursa and the mouth near the crystal both are commanded to attack.
It has done this before.
Hasn't it's done it
but-
once? Once it's been able
Our
to
first.
command
Our first.
to. All right,
Yeah.
so
with it.
this one is going to attack Ursa with a 22 to hit
Oh.
for 10 piercing. And then the other one will attack the crystal. Renee does not have her reaction back. So that's a 16 to hit, which will hit for another 11 damage.
Guess we'll get to find out what happens.
And then this nose is going to nose on over to here.
Gonna nosy.
Gonna nosy on over to there.
Oh, wow.
And it will sneeze in a cone like this on Renee and the crystal. Renee gets a 19 and passes. The crystal auto-fails dex saves, or con saves. So 8 damage to the crystal and 4 to Renee.
Does the crystal auto-fail con saves?
Yep. Auto-fails all saves. Except for strength saves, which it auto-succeeds. And then other, like, will saves and, like, wisdom and intelligence, probably those things can't affect it.
Instead, they get a pre-recorded voice message from you
Right.
saying, "Why are you trying to do this, dummy?"
Ursa, I have great news for you. Although this was commanded by the eye to attack you, that was merely an attack of convenience. As it turns its jaws to its prime target, the crystal. Meaning it's going to run past you and provoke an attack of opportunity.
What a gift.
What a gift.
Should I even bother rolling? I guess I have to land the hit.
No,
first.
you can choose to not roll.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit. And it has 2 health left, so it's fucking dead.
And I got an extra 10 in it.
Do you want to smite?
No.
No? Okay.
But since I dropped it to 0 hit points,
Yep.
I'm pretty
No.
sure it would apply, but I can't, so.
Yeah, and that 11 damage, or 12 damage that you did, is actually, I believe, 22 damage because of your new feat, the Gift of Power.
Oh, I forgot about the new
Ooh.
I've been
feat.
checking. There were 2 1s in that, which both turned to 6s, so that damage gets bumped by 10.
Oh.
So 22 damage there. It's very dead, doesn't get to attack the crystal.
So dead.
It is extremely dead. And at the end of the round, a set of ears shows up.
No.
Everyone's favorite. Lend an ear to these good ear guys. All right. So, yep, that's all good. Renee is the first on this turn. She will, I think, just try to keep hitting this mouth. And miss. Having a rough time of it. She's going to put herself between them. D.
Renee's always having a rough time of it. I'm gonna try and finish to just polish off this eye.
Cool.
Give it a real shiner. With a 22 to hit for the first blast, Eldritch
Yep.
Blast. Doing 8 force plus
13.
5 necrotic.
Yeah,
it
this
still
eye
up?
knocked out of the sky.
Okay, cool.
Just turns into a glob of flesh that stops being able to keep up with you as it falls. Wait, hold on. Let me check something. I think one of the bad timelines may have happened.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Let me check if we have a bad timeline.
What does that mean?
Bad things.
You have noticed that so far, the ones that you have killed are dropping fragments.
Did somebody touch one?
D.
Uh-huh.
You see a golden fragment drop from this eye.
Kaylin has yet to take a turn, and I will instruct Kaylin to catch that stupid
All right,
thing.
Kaylin will essentially be leaving the battlefield, soaring down to try and catch up to and grab this fragment.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Drama.
You monster.
Hey, listen,
Literally.
the dice, I have a system that's semi-random, and the dice said that one is an attuned fragment for D. D, you have another shot.
I have no doubt that if that had fallen to the bottom, it would have shown up later in like a gift basket with some cookies or something like that.
How would Ola know which ones glow for us?
Because maybe Ola works for our Lady of the Shroud herself. I don't know. Maybe she has some permissions.
Where do you want to send your second Eldritch Blast, if anywhere?
The ears.
Okay.
Not a fan of things that have the potential to like knock us out of the sky and platforms. Also, I will like bonus action to attach the hex to that.
Okay.
18 to hit the ears.
That'll hit ears.
7 points of force damage and 3 points of necrotic damage for a grand total of 10.
Got it. Can that be new slang for like music? That's good. Be like, ooh, that'll hit the ears. No. I rescind it. I don't like it anymore. Let's see. So that was D's turn, so now it's Lorelai's turn.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that chomper. Hopefully get a little lip piercing going here with a boop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, 13.
Will hit a mouth.
Okay,
They have lower
good.
AC than the other ones.
That's awesome. So this first shot's gonna be... That was rude. I just saw it flip. A 6 plus... 3. That's a 9.
Yep.
And a 10.
All right.
And
Shot one.
Yeah, shot number 2 coming up. 4. Hey, dirty 20.
Yep.
And another 8 plus 2. Another 10. 20
Another
total.
10. Splendid. This one is, the mouth is bloodied now.
Yeah, except that's always bad. But it's good, but bad.
On its turn, it's going to try and bite the crystal with Renee imposing disadvantage. She slams the shield into it. And it hits exactly with a 13.
What's gonna happen when this crystal goes down? Can we heal the crystal?
Not with healing. But if you have things... I mean, like you could with mending, but mending takes a minute to cast, so you'd have to sit there for 10 rounds. It looks like that crystal is doing... It's at around half hit points now. The ears over here's are going to fly to there and do a wind blast across the crystal. So that's going to also just D is sort of catching a stray here.
Do I get advantage on whatever save is going to happen because I'm behind a crystal the size of my body?
Nope. Just
Okay.
as the same as if you were behind a person the size of your body. All right. So I need a strength save. So the crystal automatically passes.
9.
Nine. That fails the DC, but not by 5. So that's good. You take 17 bludgeoning damage. The crystal takes 8, half of that. and you are knocked 5 feet back.
Okay. And do I keep concentration on the spell?
Yes,
I
you
do.
All right, Ursa.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna cut these ears off Vincent Van Gogh style.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
16?
In a spree of manic
Yes,
energy.
that'll hit.
13. I'm gonna second level smite, so that will be 4d8.
And you have your active, 27. It is bloodied now, believe it or not.
27.
I thought it was
yeah.
bloodied before.
27
No.
plus 13 is 40
40 damage
to
right
start.
away. Yep.
And I'm gonna try to cut the ears off again. For
Yep.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's 18. Is it still up?
I'm deciding if I should be mean, because I shouldn't tell you before you smite, because that's part of the attack. So is it dead? Hard to know. It's gotta be close, right?
You say before I hit, but it's after I hit. I
After
can
you hit.
decide.
After you hit, you've hit.
I have hit.
Yeah, it's not like a second thing you do.
I don't trust you anymore. Ah!
It could have 1 hit point left.
I know.
Oh, boy.
That's
Or
what
it could be
sucks.
dead.
Or it could be dead. Fine, I'll smite you, sicko.
All right,
You sicko.
I am a sicko.
Oh, jeez.
19
Yeah.
is an
it's
additional.
it's dead.
47.
Yeah, that's a dead guy.
Now can I hop?
You can hop.
But I can't actually hit some. Well, I didn't really use much movement.
You haven't cast a spell, so you could
no.
bonus action.
You could bonus
Misty
action
Step.
Starlight Step, but then you wouldn't be able to attack with the bonus because. But definitely the
Yeah.
crystal over there and that platform in general is looking a bit more in danger, so it's possible that they could use your help.
That's what I'm saying.
In that case, it might just be more helpful
Yeah,
to
I
do your
think-
bonus action.
I think I'm
hop
gonna
over.
bonus action pop over to get to next to the nose, and then I still have a little bit of movement, so I'll go
Yep.
here. Well, actually, I'm gonna get away from the edge.
Love it.
Here.
Love to see it. All right.
I am now
Uh,
next to the crystal, the nose, Renee, and the mouth.
Perfect.
Not
the
quite the
nose-
mouth.
Not quite the mouth. You're near the mouth. The nose is going to try and bonk the crystal. Because, again, they seem to not really care about anything other than trying to smash these crystals up. And it misses by 1 with the 12. All right,
Wow.
Renee will hit. She says a self-affirmation before attacking. Nat 20 for Renee!
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at her go.
She gets that extra cold, whatever.
Yep, she does. She gets 2d8 plus 3 plus 2d6 for 17 damage, and this mouth has had its speed reduced to 0. It's where it wants to be right now, so that's fine for it.
I don't think we've seen Renee use her crit feats with that with the cold mace.
The cold mace, yeah, it's a morning star. So yeah,
Morning
she
star.
like slams into it, and you see the runes that Kepe put on it glow brightly as ice, just sort of like frost and ice, surrounds this creature, not restraining it, but reducing its speed to 0. The end of the round happened. Sorry. D, a new friend shows up over near you.
No.
As one of these mouth guys pops up on your jumps down onto your platform there, and it's your turn.
D is gonna come to here. D is going to look down at that, be like, I'm not dealing with this, and will run around up towards the top end of the platforms.
North?
Putting the crystal between the mouth and her, and is going to hex the mouth on the opposing side of the crystal.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
Within range.
Hex is like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yep, you're within range.
Yep, I hex the opposing mouth, and
Has been
I'm
hexed.
going to blast it. A 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be 14 points of force damage with an additional 4 points of necrotic. Is it still up?
No. The mouth
Okay.
sort of melts. Dead.
And then I will do my last free blast at the nose on the other side.
Cool.
That's just the damage.
Okay.
I rolled the nat one.
Nat
so
one is gonna
no,
miss.
that one doesn't hit. I
Alright,
like
any other
clip
movement?
Ursa with my punch laser.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The mouth here is going to. You'll never believe it. What it's gonna do. It's going to move.
It's gonna.
One.
It's going to start singing
Two.
Carmen, the opera.
Nope. It moves sort of this way for 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
Then it will move.
That's not what I expected it to do,
then
and
it
I
will
don't
move,
like that.
Back that way for 15 feet. Then it will move this way for 5 feet. So that's its movement. It will dash.
Is it making a summoning circle?
There's no eyes.
Then it
so
will move this way for 5 feet.
Seems
There's
like it's
25
summoning
feet
something.
of movement left.
I don't like it. Ben, have I insulted you yet today? I feel one coming on.
Then, okay, cool. It moves 25 feet to there, and that's its turn. It doesn't seem, you can tell, it doesn't seem like it knows where anything is right now. So I'm just rolling random movement for it until it gets close
Oh.
enough to something to know where it is.
I'm kind of picturing it going the whole time,
Ugh.
just like those those wind up toys that are just the teeth.
Yeah, and then it gets to like the edge of a platform and like it feels itself start to fall off and backs up and just turns another direction.
Okay.
Lorelai, it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna see if I can arc a little shot over to pierce that nose.
Yeah, just a little
And-
lobby
Yeah,
shot.
just a little bloop. 24.
Uh-huh. Just
Yeah.
a little bloop.
Just a little bloop like that. So we do a 9 for base. We do another. Okay, that's 10. And 13 for shot number 1.
Splendid.
And what's
Lovely.
behind shot number 2? Nothing,
Oh,
I
shot
think.
number
11.
11.
11 won't hit, right?
No, 11 will not hit.
Nothing! Okay.
Nothing. Any
Yeah.
movement you want to take? You happy?
I mean, I'll come get a little closer to my friends, but maybe not a lot closer. For some reason, that question made me nervous.
Ursa. King Ursa.
With my proficiency in Smith's tools,
No. No. I like it, but no.
the look Ben just gave me. I was wondering if there's something I can do with the crystal. Like, you know, like how you sometimes do stitches on
Yeah.
crystals.
Yeah. Describe to me how you would like to use your smith's tools to quickly repair this crystal, please.
Wow.
It'd be like sanding.
Can you sand? Oh, you want to sand it? Okay.
You want to take away from the crystal.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can do that.
I like what you're thinking.
It'll take damage. It might look nice.
Can make it more flush and
Yeah.
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 Fine, I'll attack the nose.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do it.
Oh, I don't know. 11 won't hit, right?
No, it won't.
Okay, I'll hit it again. I don't think that will. 12 also won't hit.
Struggling.
God dang.
All right, the nose is going to try and hit the crystal. Renee, I don't think has her reaction. I think she used it on the mouth. Nat 1 for the nose will not hit the crystal. And at the end of the turn, would you believe it, not 1, not 3, but now 2 noses are on this platform as another one drops down.
Disagree with this.
You don't agree?
It's correct. You heard it here first.
Okay. Let everyone know that these noses showing up are my actions and mine alone, and Jordan does not condone it.
No.
I want that to be clear
All
to
actions
everyone.
are
They
his
spread
own.
germs.
They spread germs. But they also help you smell when yummy food is nearby. And right now that yummy food is you.
No.
Renee's going to try and hit the nose.
No.
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 Renee will miss. She really needs to do a self-affirmation before every attack. It's Dee's turn.
What are you doing with your character?
Ben,
Yeah. It's me.
judging by the way these things are moving, you can say no to this, but this is a creative.
Oh, I know I can say no to it.
This is a creative prestidigitation roll. One of the effects is that you can create a instantaneous harmless sensory effect. Is it possible for me to create the sensory effect that you would get when not looking at something that, there's something right over here if I just step to it?
You can. It would be your action.
Yep,
And
I
would
would
need
like to
roll.
magically deceive the mouth to walk over the edge.
Okay. Go ahead and make a, spellcasting roll with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Tragic. Oh, one of those is a nat 20.
Yeah.
The other is an 8.
The other is an 8. Yeah. It doesn't seem fooled.
Okay.
It also has blind sight, which is why it's a disadvantage. You have a bonus action?
I sure do. I'm gonna hex this one.
It
Which
has
one?
been hexed. The one on the mouth running around Dee's platform.
I'm going to give it disadvantage on its wisdom checks to make it's trying to find things harder.
It is literally... I roll a d8, and it moves in the direction indicated if it can.
I will then also just kind of move back here.
All right, cool. All right, it will start its trek going. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, come on, buddy. Going just the wrong way. Just 25 feet that way. Just
Away
can't
from
find
D
it.
and the crystal.
Well, it bonks into something.
Yep.
It bonks into a biteable thing.
It doesn't bite it. It knows what it wants. It has blind sight. It's like, that's a chain. I'm not here for that. All right. So it has 5 more feet of movement, and it will use those 5 feet of movement.
To step off the edge and die.
Nope. To go 5 feet this way, then it will dash another 30 feet that way to there. That's its turn.
I don't like that.
And then it's Lorelai's turn. There's a new nose behind you. I've got a new nose. That's how the song goes.
I don't know what song
Huey
you're
Lewis
singing.
in the news. I've got a new nose.
New nose. Got on.
Laura, what would you like to do?
The nose near Ursa and Renee, I'll just keep trying to shoot that one.
All right.
So here we go.
Just keep
and
launching volleys.
Yarp. 16.
Yarp.
16 will hit.
Great. So that'll be a 7 base damage.
7.
Moving on. Ooh, another 10. Hey, just 10s all around tonight. But now it's a 15.
Nice.
Big solid
Alright.
first hit.
15 on the first shot.
12.
This 12 misses on
That's
the
right.
second.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
And-
Anything else? Anywhere you want to
No.
move?
Nope. Just gonna be right here.
All right. This new nose, will come up to there and sneeze on Lorelai, Renee, and the crystal. He goes, and I need con saves from Lorelai and Renee.
Yeah. All right. I'm feeling kind of lucky.
Feeling a little lucky?
I'm feeling a little lucky. I don't want to be sneezied. 18.
18. Awesome. That will pass. So you and Renee each take 7 damage. The crystal takes 14, and you see little cracks forming as the crystal on this one has dropped below half.
Oh, I do. I do
And-
see them, don't I?
Yep. And both platforms sort of rattle a little with instability.
Yay.
Ursa, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna go hit this wee nosy. The wee nosy in front of me.
Give the nose a boppy.
I'm going to give the nosy a very short poppy for a 24 days.
We're going like very quickly towards Italy. Yeah, that'll hit.
Jeez.
For a 90.
Yeah, that'll hit. 19 damage.
I'm not gonna give it more mustard.
Okay, not
I'm
gonna
gonna
give
hit
it more
again.
juice. All right. It's still up.
19 to hit,
19 will hit.
and then 2 of those become
2 of those become
sixes,
sixes.
so it's-
Yeah, so it's 22.
22 plus 19.
The total for the round,
31.
41.
41. Okay.
41.
Oops. 41. Yeah.
And do you want any mustard on that last one?
No.
All right, it dies.
Okay. Good.
And it drops an unattuned fragment, which I will give you the count of all the unattuned fragments that'll be
Oh,
littering
but now
these
I get to
platforms
run
at the end.
over. I get to run
Correct.
over and attack this nose.
You sure can.
Okay. 13?
Just misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right, Renee sees what's going on, and she's gonna move to there to try and box this nose in.
All right.
I mean, it still has a route around, but it's gonna provoke a lot of attacks to move anywhere.
But it can also, like, hit the crystal already, yeah?
The sneeze feels like it's a recharge.
I
Ability.
see.
And she'll hit for 10 more damage to the nose. And then
The nose.
D, right before your turn, you guys see flying up from below another eyeball.
Oh, boy.
And you see the mouth on the platform who's like been like looking around frantically just immediately turn to face the crystal. As it is back to being able to see. All right. So that was Renee's turn. The eye has popped up, and D, on your turn, you see that this mouth on your platform has turned to face the crystal.
Really wish I could undo where I put my hex.
Gotta kill the mouth, and then you can.
There is a mouth here. It would be nice if it died.
Yeah, nice mouth you got here. It would be a shame.
Would be a shame if it ended up in somebody's mailbox.
Don't put mouths in mailboxes, people, unless you're an orthodontist. Because then it's probably one of those, like, you know how you can go to
The
the orthodontist,
dentures?
they have all those, like, no, not
Oh,
even
the
dentures,
fake
just
mouths.
like the fake mouths, so that the kids can know what teeth look like.
25 for the first,
That'll hit.
for 11 points of force damage, and 2 points of necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And then 17 for the second.
Hell yeah.
6 points of force damage and
Blasted.
4 points of necrotic.
Another
so
10.
Yep.
All right. Any movement? You good where you are?
Yeah, that's it for
right.
now.
This one's gonna step on up and try to bite that crystal. With a 23. So the crystal is going to take 11 piercing damage. The eye is then going to command it to bite the crystal again. And it will hit for another 9 piercing damage, and then it's Lorelai's turn.
If these crash down, can we respawn at the top of the...
I think if these crash down, we that's it.
Game
that's
over.
the podcast.
That's season 1.
Yeah. Find out how we resurrect in season 2. Well, this dude's just right here, and I don't feel like doing any kind of disengagey business to shoot. So I guess I'll just try and stab
Okay.
this fella right here next to me. And so with my sword, 21.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit as you stab a nose.
9 base damage, and then I get my dreadful strike still.
Mm-hmm.
So 10. Yay.
Cool.
And then I'll do another stab.
Splendid.
Oh, yeah, 23.
Ooh.
For an additional 7 damage.
Awesome. All right. The nose goes, and it will start by moving here, which is going to provoke an attack from Lorelai and Ursa. If you would like to use your reactions to swing at it.
22!
That will hit.
Yeah.
That is 12 plus 3, 18. Because one of those was a 1.
Yep, 18 damage.
18. And I will, just for fun, just invoke the gift of power
Oh, so
for
you
an
add...
additional 3d6 weapon damage.
Awesome, yeah.
Haven't done it yet. Why not?
Yeah, invoke that gift of power.
One of those was cocked, so it's actually 5 plus 3 is 8, plus another 6 would
14.
be 14. So
All right.
14 plus 14 is 28.
28, nice. It is still
Wait, no,
up.
it's, sorry,
Yeah, it's more than 28. It's
more than 28.
yeah.
That's something.
I have it recorded properly. I think it's 33.
Okay.
All right, Lorelai can make an attack of opportunity as well.
I sure will. Let me do that. 1 second. Dirty 20.
That
Wait.
will hit.
Yeah, there we go.
And
Great.
it will take,
8.
and that will kill it.
Yeah!
Yay.
And then, at the end of the round, you guys now can see the top. You think you are maybe just like 12 seconds away from slotting into just... You see these 2 holes in the ceiling that the chains are pulling the platforms to.
Uh-huh.
And a few new things fly in. Another set of ears drops down between the platforms. A nose spawns dropping down really close to D. And another mouth on the other platform. The new drop of demons shows up. Renee will run 30 feet over and try to hit this new fresh mouth and hit with a 18 because I typed wrong. And deal 9 damage between cold and piercing. And then it is Dee's turn.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is bad.
Okay, now it's an actively better choice. 2D will switch targets to the eye.
Cool.
21 to hit it.
That'll
Firstly. 6 points of force damage. And then 14 to hit the eye.
do. That'll hit. right on the money.
15 points of force damage.
Oh yeah, 21 total.
Yep.
All right. The mouth on D's platform will try to bite the crystal and will for 8 more damage. And then the eye does a little wiggle and will command it to attack again, hitting with a 21 for another 12. So 20 new damage to the crystal on D's side. The set of ears is going to fly to Hears and do a blast of wind across
Glad
Ursa.
it didn't try to knock me off.
From here towards Ursa and the gem and Lorelei. So I need strength saves from all of you.
Oh boy.
Dang! 8!
Oh, yay! A 24.
All right. All right. The ears whip up this storm of air that then blasts out across all 3 of you. The crystal takes half that for 6 damage. D takes none because D's not there. Lorelei takes half that for 6 damage.
You said me, I was like, hold on a second.
Yep. Ursa takes all 13.
Oh.
And if you fail, you are pushed back 5 feet.
To there,
The
to...
DC is 13. If you fail by 5 or more, you're pushed back an additional 5 feet.
So it's exactly 5.
That puts you right over the edge of the platform.
What do I gotta do? What do I gotta
Yep.
do?
Ursa is no longer on the platform.
Ah.
Rules as written, Ursa should immediately fall 500 feet, but I think that's not interesting. So essentially, Ursa, the first thing that you do on your turn has to be getting back on the platform, or you're dropping.
This keeps almost happening to you.
Why? Why? So, there's no, like, dex save or anything to, like, whoa.
Nope, on your turn, you can try and do something to get back on, because you're, like, right at the edge, right?
Yeah.
So you can try and grab at it. If you have an ability to move you, then that would work. Lorelei, it's your turn.
Yeah, well, on that note, I'm going to, well, I guess I don't really have to, dash per se, but I'm going to head on over and I'm going to try and assist in grabbing Ursa.
Great. Yeah, so the ears send this wind across. You see pieces of the central crystal cracking going along, and Ursa get flung backwards, and you just go with the wind and reach a hand out.
Ben
Huh?
is a murder pervert. I am so sick of your apparent kink in getting me on the brink of death. I'm sick of it. I'm done with you.
I'm just trying to get you off the platform. The mouth is going to try to bite at the crystal after Renee misses it. It hits that crystal big for another 12 damage. That crystal is now below 20% hit points. And it is Ursa's turn. You have just been blown off the edge. You see Lorelei has run over, reaching a hand out.
I would like to Starlight Step
Okay.
away from here, please.
Yep, you do it. Thanks for the hand, and just...
Nah.
Yeah. I believe I can go there. So,
Yep.
actually, I want to be in the middle of the platform.
What a special fun time day this has been.
You still have your action.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and that was just Starlight Step, so I can just,
Yep.
like, pop
Yeah, you can
over
just move.
here.
Yep.
Actually, I'm just gonna do a little dance to around here. Gonna stay in the middle of this platform.
Sounds good.
So if I were to get knocked off here again, theoretically,
if you
would it
failed
knock me
that-
off again?
No, you would just be 10 feet, so
I
you'd
would-
slide to the edge.
Okay, cool. Well, the reason why I'm not going up to hit the ears is that like if it just maneuvered a little bit, it could knock me off.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack with the Shock Rune Greatsword. Don't think that hits the math. No,
Nope,
it's a
not
10.
quite.
Here's another hit for 17.
That will hit.
Does hit the mouth. Let's see. So that's actually 12 plus 4, 18 points of damage.
Yep. Any mustard there?
No.
This one is not bloodied yet. All right, cool.
Okay, if it's not bloodied, then yeah, I will. I'll put
Alright, cool.
I'll
Yeah,
put
drop
a little
some-
stink on it.
Put a little
First
stank on it.
level, 2, 3. One of those gets re-rolled, so it's actually a 17.
So it doesn't. It's just 10. This isn't weapon damage.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. All right.
So it's
boom.
20.
Awesome. Big hit. It's now bloodied. The nose over by D is just going to go to here and do a point blank sneeze directly to the crystal. Crystal auto fails. It takes 12 damage. This crystal is now, you see cracks forming as it is now below half hit points.
I'm going to use my gift of retribution
All right.
reaction.
So
I'm going to give that 12 points of damage to the eyeball.
All right. Yeah. So you do this invocation, invoking this new gift given to you by whatever powers are at play here. And you see this eye also get splashed with acid. And at the end of the round, no more show up, but the crystals are in danger, and there are still some of them left.
Oh boy.
And you see that you have about 6 seconds left to go before these things get up through these sockets. Renee is going to really wish that the one sitting right on the edge couldn't fly. So she's just going to step here and try and hit the mouth. And miss. D, it's your turn.
Bonus action affirmations.
Yep.
I'm going to blast the eyeball continuously.
All right.
Natural 20 for the
Yay!
first.
That'll crit.
Yeah. Dealing 16 points of force damage.
Splendid. It's looking...
How's it looking?
It's bloodied. It's bloodshot. Bloodshot eyes.
11 for the
The 11 will
second.
miss, which means it will get its turn. This mouth over by D's crystal.
Not only does it get its turn, doesn't it immediately do a thing too?
On its next turn, then it gets to
Oh, I
control
see.
2.
So that will hit the crystal on D's side, dealing 11 damage to it. And then it will command both mouths to both attack the crystals. Renee is going to try and impose disadvantage on the mouth over on the everyone else's side. That's a 2 and a nat 20. And then the one on D's side hits. So a miss because of a Renee shield bash. And then
I'm going to attempt to, like, I'm not using my spell slots for anything at the moment. This is a gift. This is a fey gift. I'm going to try and seal this thing's mouth shut with silvery barbs as the gentle laughter of the Fae, despite the insane speeds we are rocketing up and all of the wind and everything like that. Just gentle, airy laughter can be heard. Kind of sounds like it's right behind everyone.
yeah, and indeed, That is a 12 to hit, which is 1 below the crystal's AC. So you've turned that hit to a miss. And who would you like to be giving advantage to? The range is 60 feet, so I think that's probably anyone but Lorelei is an acceptable target.
I'll give it to Ursa.
All right, Ursa.
Ursa's coming up.
Give it to the king.
That is the eye's turn. The ears here are going to shift 5 feet and try to hit the crystal with a helix slap.
Can Renee use
She
her
already
reaction?
used it on the
She already
mouth,
used it. Okay.
which forced a miss. 21 will hit
Oh no. Oh no.
for 10 damage.
Oh,
This crystal here is below 10% of its hit points now. You have like 4 more seconds to go. Lorelei, it's your turn. That mouth right next to the crystal, you see its mouth open, ready to bite this
I
thing.
gotta shoot it. And I'm gonna shoot it. It's happening. I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
You're
I'm
lucky.
lucky
You're
for my
lucky.
final time. I'm so lucky. Yeah, 24.
yeah.
Okay, let's go. All right, so
It
let's
takes a good ricochet.
let's set that off with a 10 base. 3, 13, 17,
17 on the first shot.
and again
Yep.
another 24 to
will
hit.
also hit.
Okay, 5 base and
Mhm.
please 3, 8 more.
8 more.
I'm going to make a out of the box creative solution suggestion.
Yes.
Its mouth is wide open. You could intentionally just try to jump right into that mouth. You can take a bite.
Yeah. It's a really weird suggestion, but I mean, I've used 2 actions. Would that?
Let's just move.
I mean, there's not like a place to go there.
Okay.
But I'm willing to basically let you say like, hey, here's what I'll allow. It will
Oh, this is silly.
make the mouth's attack way less likely to hit.
Yeah.
But if it misses, it hits you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. I'll hop in. Ish.
Yep, so you just run over like right between it and the crystal and just you see where it's biting and you just try to get between it.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a -5 to hit and have disadvantage.
Icky.
But however, regardless of what I roll, it hits Lorelei unless it hits the crystal. So
What if it rolls a nat 1?
it hits Lorelei.
Okay.
It gets around Lorelei and hits the crystal.
What?
Oh no, why?
All right, 11 damage, and you see, Lorelei, behind you, this crystal shatter.
Oh.
The platforms, you see them rising up, and they are about, at this point, like 20 feet above you.
No.
And you see that the platforms start to violently shake.
Oh.
And it looks like they might start to just drop.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do with my turn.
I'm gonna die. Ben's finally gonna get me.
I'm gonna get you. It's
mean,
just
yeah,
20 feet.
I'll try and jump. Okay.
Oh, no, you
Ursa.
definitely can't jump 20 feet.
Oh.
Ursa,
Yeah.
you still have, like, Misty Step, yeah?
I have 1 Starlight
Oh
Step.
wait, I have
One
Misty
and-
Step.
Yeah,
But
so
both would fall,
Lorelei-
right?
Well, yeah. Lorelei, you could Misty Step up onto... You could Misty Step out. You have your bonus action.
I could. Yeah, I was gonna say I do have it as a bonus action. Yeah.
Are the platforms disconnecting from the chains?
No, the chains are, like, disconnecting from from whatever they're
Oh.
pulling up. Yeah, the bad way.
Yeah.
I am going to give a gentle, friendly reminder
But Renee.
to maybe check your inventories, because there could be secret tools, maybe some magic items that you recently got that could help here. Or, like, you have your way out.
Yeah, I have my way out, but not everybody else does.
That's true. You know that this platform is about to start, like, it's going to start falling basically at the end, because I'm going to give everyone a turn.
Yeah.
At the end of D's turn, it's going to fall. So this is your last turn on the platform.
I'm not strong enough to help anybody. I really don't think so. I think I just have to, I guess, Misty step out of there and save myself.
Lorelei saves herself in a puff of magic, gets up, and you see her standing up on the edge. That was the mouth's turn.
I don't feel good.
Ursa.
Can I use the rope of climbing?
You sure could. This would be an application for the rope of climbing.
Okay. Yeah, so it's... you hold one end of the rope and use an action to speak the command word. The rope animates. As a bonus action, you can command the other end to move toward a destination you choose. The end moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it, and then 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination.
Ooh, I don't think that's enough.
How many feet are we from the top?
20.
Okay, I got it. I give Renee one end of the rope, I Starlight step up, and then on Renee's turn, I pull her up.
Cool. Love it. All right,
I mean, you don't even have to wait for Renee's turn. You have your action.
No. I guess unless are you going to activate the rope, or are you just using this as a rope?
I think I want to activate the rope.
All right, so you're activating it,
Let
which
me look
basically
at
just
it,
makes
see what it
way
does.
sturdier.
Yeah.
The two elves are up there. Renee has the rope, and she looks over at D, and basically she shouts over the sound of the rattling platforms, says, "Do you have a way out?" All right, you give a thumb up, and Renee will dash, climbing all the way up the rope and joining the two of you. D.
I'm going to use my action
Mm-hmm.
out of spite, because I have a way out, to try and kill this stupid eyeball.
All right. So
17 to hit.
Yep. That's a 26, but go off. Yep.
11 points of force damage.
That is enough to kill the eyeball.
Okay, cool.
So basically, this is as the chains are falling, the platform dropping around you, you start falling backwards, and you just send one more blast of energy, killing this eye.
Can we say that we have been picking up the unattuned fragments while they've been dropping? Okay.
Those are gone. Which means I don't have to account for them.
Neat. Okay.
You can roll a d4 to see if... And I guess, here's a question. Is this the priority for D right now? To, like, this is, like, we're sort of in bullet time here. This platform is, like, literally dropping. The chains are falling. Is D gonna be like, can I find some fragments real quick?
I've had some strange fragment priorities lately.
No.
All right. And what is your method of out?
D cares about herself living. D has Misty Step, thanks to Fey Touched.
All right. And D also Misty steps up onto the ledge. As you guys stand and you watch these platforms, as well as the monsters on it, just start to plummet. And a few seconds later, hear this monstrously loud crash as these two
what about
giant...
the ears?
The ears basically fly up after you and you guys kill it. Like, it's one set of hurt ears. It's fine.
Hey, that's one fragment.
One fragment. As well as Kaylin, who was going to have a problem because it seals up. Doesn't now. So Kaylin flies up with the one for D. So you guys...
Is the last fragment attuned to anyone?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically hear this loud crash as these two giant stone tablets hit the ground and like crack.
We narrowly escaped with our lives.
Oh yeah, that was extremely close. A party with a different skill set
Dead.
might not have made it out.
Yeah.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken to my core, having almost died twice on this platform.
You guys all feel a little bit stronger as you are now level 6 adventurers.
Woo.
I like that reward.
It's good.
I mean, how dangerous is that fight really? None of the monsters even wanted to attack you.
And now I have a protective aura.
Yay!
Yeah, let's share what we get from level 6.
Hold on. Yeah.
So let's start with Ursa. What new tricks have you got up your sleeve?
I have an aura of protection. While I'm conscious, I grant all friendly creatures, including me, within 10 feet a +3 bonus to all saving throws. But that means you guys gotta keep me alive, so...
Yep. What does D get at level 6?
T feels that her worldly charm now hurts people when she blasts them with holy or fire energy, as well as a spell.
Nice. And what about Lorelei?
Seemingly, Lorelei just gets more and more sparkly as the 5th and the 7th levels are the power spikes, but she's feeling pretty tough and ready to buff.
Tough and ready to buff.
This level up's muscle growth is actually taking place in the hands. They're just...
Muscles are here. The muscles to control the digits are here.
Hey, this is a world where magic exists. I got biceps on my thumbs.
Great. So as you guys look up from the giant holes in the floor, essentially, you see what looks like is large burial chamber that you are in. It is lit with these green candles and torches, and you see throughout this chamber the walls are lined with these like burial shelves, where presumably the dead lie entombed. And you see 3 ways out. 2 of them are holes in the floor, and the third one is a staircase leading into the ossuary.
Well, perhaps, we can just catch our breath here.
Mm-hmm.
For just like an hour. Just
Sure
like
could.
60 minutes.
I'm okay with that. I seem to have acquired some things. Seems my patron is pleased with me.
Who's your patron?
Can you just ask that?
Ursa,
Yeah.
would you describe my patron as personal info?
What?
You know, the thing that we forgot all of?
Oh. You don't know who your patron is.
I would love to know who my patron is. Hey, patron.
I wasn't sure if they could talk to you inside of your mind.
Would you like to speak to me?
And you are a celestial warlock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
Ooh.
Wonderful. You guys sit down, take a short rest. Nothing apparently has come to bother you here.
I'm just a little baby.
So, some of us have items that have secret things.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of those come into play? We've done short and long rests, and I'm just wondering if that has
Yep.
anything to do
Yep.
with it.
Yours has not come into play yet.
Okay. Alright. It's just gonna hang over my head like the Sword of Damocles.
Yep. Just remembering, just double checking. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yes. Not come into play yet. Yeah. You guys see these stairs up into the ossuary. Is it time now to follow that path?
May well be.
Are you not getting me
Alright.
back down those tubes of death?
This is going to be a lot of black screen, but you will see that there's a tent here. As we have gone onto sort of a standard dungeon map, you see a hallway in front of you, these stairs behind you that you have just crossed. Unlike the other places to navigate, here you are literally just walking around. There aren't really navigational rules. However, you know that dungeons and crypts and ossuaries sometimes hold certain dangers. So is there anything that any of you would like to be doing as you guys move through this environment?
Well, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for Skelemans, but I just want to remind everybody that I have a +2 bonus on attack rolls against the undead.
Sure do.
I have a pretty good investigation to check for traps.
Perfect. All right, cool. So,
I have a divine sense.
and you have divine sense. All right, you guys, I assume we're just going to follow this hallway?
Yeah.
Carefully.
Carefully.
Check for traps and secret doors.
Yeah, go and roll investigation looking for traps and secret doors.
Yeah. This doesn't count as navigation, does it?
It is not. There sort of aren't navigation checks here.
13, one lower than my
Yep,
passive.
Sort of. There's no such thing as passive investigation. Investigation is inherently active activity. So you guys scoot on down, and you see ahead of you that the hallway ends and splits off in like a T intersection. And as you continue down that T intersection, you're still not picking up anything with that investigation. You see in one direction is like a portcullis. So basically a door made up of bars, floor to ceiling bars. And then the other direction, it appears like it appears as if the hallway sort of hooks a right and will loop back in the direction the hallway was going. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to walk over to the bars, please.
Is anyone else going to walk over to the bars?
Yes.
Sure.
Good choice. All right, everyone make me a perception check to see. There's some things you're going to see no matter what.
Dee will just like take a small stone and cast the light cantrip on it and toss it in there as far as she can, like a grenade.
Natural 20 + 6.
I got an 11.
All right, so D, you light up this stone. It's a little bit like it's dim light, so as you bright this up, it's like for everyone just a little bit of like a and as you toss it in, you guys, all of you see there is a human-sized creature sitting in the center of this room. It's wearing this cloak over its head. It's facing away from you, and this cloak is torn, ragged, moldy, decrepit. Its shoulders are shaking a little bit, like it's laughing or sobbing, you can't tell which. And Lorelei, you notice, though you can't see them, that there are 2 additional things in there that are big.
Uh-oh.
And this creature turns around to look at you, and its mouth opens wide, and you see just empty eye sockets, a mouth that's just like sinew and decay, no teeth, no tongue. And I need all of you to immediately make a Constitution saving throw. However, this is against fear. So,
I can't be feared.
can you not be feared?
R-
Or
I-
do you have a...
Isn't that what it is? Hold on, let me triple check.
No, I think you have disadvantage.
No,
on
it's
fear
not
checks,
disadvantage. It's that your movement speed is reduced to 0 if you're under the effects of
that's
of a
right.
fear thing.
Okay, so I cannot run.
But everyone gets +3 from Ursa.
Ursa.
Okay.
So it's con?
A con save against fear.
24 for D.
Okay,
Oh,
14.
base 6 from
6. Awesome. This is really, I'm really
Oh,
glad
it's
one of you beefed it.
Ah.
You guys look at it, and D and Ursa, you get this like immediate sense of like dread that fills you as this creature looks at you, and you like you're sort of transfixed by it, and that transfixion is broken with like sort of a soft thud as you see Lorelei just hit the ground. Lorelei, you're at 0 hit points.
What?
And you all see a aura of death start to creep out around this creature. And I think we're gonna pick up next time with this bad boy.
Let's find out next time if I make it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye forever.
Credits first, and then goodbye.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at EscapeDNDPod. This podcast is edited by Selena Heinen, that's me, and Chris Sterling.
That's me.
Module by Ben Goldman. And produced by Ben Goldman, Jordan Cox, Chris Sterling, and Selena Heinen.
That's me. Also.
Jordan is also Selena.
I mean, I'm in the mix there.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.